Welcome back. Now, there's been much focus on energy management as companies are under increasing pressure to implement sustainable environmental best practices. So, how are Middle Eastern companies faring in this regard? To discuss this, we're now joined by Shakir Rasheed, the Chief Executive for Dubai and Oman at Bureau Veritas. Earlier this week, the company organised a seminar on energy management systems to raise awareness across private and government sector organisations. Welcome to the show today.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me today.
So what is the Middle East doing in terms of implementing energy management systems then?
The energy management system subject has been in discussion for a very, very long time, and we have seen a number of initiatives taken by the governments, by the private sectors, the NGOs, the stakeholders. We have seen the development of green subjects in a number of occasions over here. The energy management systems is a pretty new subject which we are into now in the Middle East and particularly in Dubai right now. The subject has been in discussion since 2001 when the Denmark actually established a standard, a management system standard. Right. And then slowly and gradually there are a number of countries around the world who have established their own standards, and then it becomes a regional standards as well. Today, what we are discussing is about European national standards, which is EN 16001, focusing on the energy management systems.
So let's talk about costs as well, because there's been quite a big debate as to what sort of companies and businesses can actually afford these energy management systems. What's your sort of take on that?
I think the cost is a first, most very, very important subject for any organizations. There is a general perception that the cost is going to be high and it's an extra burden for the organization, which is not really true.
Right.
The organization who can really put an effective and intelligent management systems meeting and complying to the requirements of these international standards would definitely going to save the cost. And in long run, they will become more competitive and be able to sell more in their organizations.
So it's more sort of long term that's going to cut these costs, basically. Is that right?
Both. It could be done in the short term as well as in the long term, based on what kind of objectives and strategies the organizations are going to put in. You could save an immediate cost by taking some immediate actions, so right. You could have an immediate savings. But in addition, if you take a long-term investment plans, then certainly the payback would be in a longer run.
It's definitely worthwhile then.
It is, yeah.
So tell us about the seminar that you've been talking at in Dubai, you've been holding in Dubai this week.
Yeah, I mean, this is the very first seminar which we conducted in Dubai on energy management systems, largely focusing on the energy audits and EN 16001 standards. There was a very good participation. A number of organizations from the government and public sectors have participated in it, and they have shown a very positive interest. I think everyone is eager to do their bit, understanding, giving an information to them that today we are in a state where the natural resources will deplete one day or other.
Of course, yeah.
Knowing that in 1900 there were only 1.9 billion population, which has increased in 2002 to about 6 billion population.
It's exploded,
and by 2050, we expect that population would raise to about 9 billion.
Yeah.
Then certainly there will be a time when we will end and we will not be having the resources available for our generations to come in. It is very important for us now to become sustainable organizations, look into those energy conservations and energy efficiency approaches and start implementing it from now for a better future.
I mean, it really is a government focus at the moment, isn't it? They really are pushing that sort of energy sector, definitely.
Certainly, there are a lot of initiatives which the governments are taking it, and one of the best example is Dubai is coming out with an energy award, same as we have it in the Dubai Quality Award. So the organizations would get an incentives, or there will be appreciations from the government side for the organizations who would have an appropriate behavior in conserving and efficiently using the energy.
So in terms of manpower, though, do you think there's enough manpower in the Middle East to actually implement this energy management solutions?
Not right now, not today, but we as Bureau Veritas, we are trying to improve the awareness over here, and this is what was our first step doing the seminar today, and letting the people know that what the subject is about, what do they need to do, what kind of informations they require, and as a result, we are carrying out a training next week over here for the people to gear up, in order to understand the requirements of the standards, in order to understand that how best they can implement in their organization.
Of course. Well, thank you so much for coming in and chatting with us. It's been a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's it from the business desk. You can write to us, though, at ib@city7tv.com. Up next, Natasha Thomas is back with the news.